HBO's official description of Euphoria tells us it's a drama series that follows a group of high school students as they navigate drugs, sex, identity, trauma, social media, love, and friendship. Those words set a harsh backdrop for what we're about to see. In the new season 4 trailer, every corner of that world is darker, and every character is tormented. The tagline itself: as hidden truths finally come to light, the characters face the fallout of past choices, shattered relationships, and life-changing revelations, hints that nothing will ever be the same. So what did we just witness? Buckle up, Euphoria fans, because this trailer drops bombs from frame one. It opens on silence and shadows, and immediately you feel the fear and urgency. We hear a whispering voice, is it Ruse, saying, "You thought you knew the ending," and then a sudden cut to darkness. Our hearts drop. Rue Bennett, the entire series' unreliable narrator, died at the end of season 3. That shocking truth hangs over everything. But this trailer refuses to let us mourn quietly. Within the first 15 seconds, we're hooked by flash forwards and flashbacks, heavy breathing and muffled screams. An intense beat kicks in, and text appears, hidden truths, heartbreaking consequences. That whisper chills us. Is Rue alive in this trailer? Is that voice in Rue's head, or someone else's guilt speaking? The trailer refuses to reveal. We cut to a spinning wheel of neon lights, a racing heartbeat sound, and then title card, Euphoria Season 4. Every secret revealed. The hook is set. Before we dive deeper, let's remember where everyone was at Season 3's end, because the trailer picks up the pieces of their shattered lives. Rue Bennett, Zendaya, our sardonic narrator and the center of the universe. By the Season 3 finale, Rue has tragically overdosed on drugs laced with fentanyl. She is, apparently, dead. The last we saw her, she peacefully died on her friend Ali's couch. That loss is the final blow to everyone else, and the trailer plays on our fear. Rue could return somehow, or at least haunt her friends. Jules Vaughn, Hunter Schafer, Rue's on and off girlfriend, a chaotic but kind free spirit. In Season 3, we saw Jules trying to rebuild. She married her much older boyfriend, but he left her after a car accident left her paralyzed. Then she left rehab to come find Rue. The trailer shows Jules painting Rue's portrait in muted colors, her face stoic. This tells us she's still grappling with Rue's death, trying to turn her grief into art. Cassie Howard, Sydney Sweeney, Lexi's sister and Nate's ex-fiancé. She survived Season 3, but was utterly broken. Cassie discovered Nate dead next to Maddie, and instead of telling the truth, took the blame away. The trailer shows Cassie in Mexico. We spot a desert villa and wedding decorations, lying to a priest. "I never loved anyone but you." Her eyes fill with tears, hinting she's about to break. We know from Season 3 that Cassie's survival meant covering up Nate's death and doubling down on her online business. Here she's a housewife in white, a false facade for a cage of secrets. Maddie Perez, Alexa Demai. Once Nate's fiancé and Cassie's best friend, by Season 3 Maddie had been brutalized by Alamo and stripped of her power. But Ali's raid on Alamo's club freed her, and she reclaims her strength. In the trailer we see Maddie standing alone on a desolate road at night, loading a revolver. Behind her, distant sirens flash. Her face is fierce and broken. She's half righteous and half lost in rage. Lexi Howard, Maud Apatow, Cassie's younger sister, Rue's best friend and guilt-ridden twin. By the end, she'd moved to New York to pursue theater, directing a play about Rue. The Fandom Wire breakdown noted Lexi survives, but is haunted by guilt. The trailer shows Lexi backstage, eyes red, holding Rue's sketchbook, the Bible Rue wrote in. The camera lingers on her trembling hand over Rue's final words. Lexi knows everything that happened, and the trailer makes clear she's shouldering Rue's memory. Ali Coleman Domingo, Rue's sober mentor and sponsor. In Season 3's final act, Ali kills Alamo, Rue's dealer and killer, in a duel, then spends the day tending to Rue and finding closure. In the trailer, Ali appears calm but tormented, driving through a border town as rain pours. We sense he's questioning all the promises he made Rue and himself. Other key players, Nate Jacobs, Jacob Elordi, dead, bitten by a snake while buried alive. Lori, Martha Kelly, Rue's dealer, dead, suicide. Fesco, Angus Cloud, alive but in prison. Kat Barbie Ferreira. Off screen, last we saw her she was starting a new company and had a baby. These fates set the stage. No one is safe, everyone has pain, and the balance is total collapse. With Rue gone, the world feels empty, so hidden truths must explode out. The trailer hints at revenge, betrayal, and maybe even hope. Let's break it down scene by scene. The trailer unfolds in chapters of suspense. I'll guide you through each gut punch moment and what it might mean. Scene 1. Whisper in the dark. We open in pitch black. Footsteps echo on tile. Is someone sneaking into Rue's room? Suddenly, Rue's voice, desperate, "Don't you dare write me off." The camera spins, Rue's face appears in glitchy light, mouth moving as if in a nightmare. Did Rue really speak that line? Or is it Jules hallucinating Rue's spirit? Whatever it is, it's a shocking hook. This sets a terrifying tone. Rue refuses to be forgotten, even if she's dead. We cut to rain-soaked streets, sirens wailing. Maddie, bruised, holds herself as she's released from police custody. Her hair is soaking wet and she stares vacantly ahead. A detective hisses, "You're free to go." But something in her eyes screams that she won't ever be free. Behind her, shadows move. Is Cassie following? The trailer doesn't tell. Only that something violent just happened. Then a cold whisper. All the choices we made, now they're coming back. The text on screen fall out. The music builds with urgency. This scene connects to our tagline. Maddie's life choices align with Alamo, fighting Nate, have come full circle. And now she's facing the consequences. Scene 2, Broken Vows. We jump to a bright, sunlit chapel in Mexico. Cassie walks down the aisle in a torn lace dress. The priest looks nervous. Cassie beams, clutching a bouquet of white lilies. But as she reaches the altar, the music skewers into minor key. Instead of her husband, she looks at an empty pew. A figure is missing. Flashback style, we see Maddie in the same room moments earlier, deathly pale, dialing a number. She whispers, "It's done." Cut to Cassie's POV. She blinks. The wedding cake topples. Cassie snaps back to reality. Suddenly Cal Jacobs, Nate's father, appears in the back, eyes burning. He mouths, "You lied." Cassie's smile freezes. Cliffhanger, who told on Cassie? Cal. Or someone worse. Cassie backs out of the chapel, gasping. She splashes cold water on her face at a nearby fountain. Tearful confession, "I'm carrying so many secrets." This moment tells us Cassie's guilt is about to consume her. We already know she lied about Nate. Now someone has found out. The trailer cuts just as we hear distant thunder. Your sins always find you. Scene 3, Ghost of Rue. Suddenly we're in Rue's old bedroom, now empty. The camera slowly pans over her mementos. A torn photo of Rue and Jules, a half-melted candle. Lexi steps into frame in a nightgown, clutching Rue's sketchbook, the one Rue titled "In God We Trust." Lexi opens it, a page reads, "I don't want to feel anymore." Lexi's eyes fill with tears as she whispers Rue's name. Over Lexi, a voice Rue says, "I promised you a happy ending." We suspect Rue's voice, but Lexi doesn't talk back. She just tremblingly whispers back, "You lied to me." This is heartbreaking. Lexi has been carrying Rue's last words, feeling responsible. Now, alone in the darkness, she's confronted by Rue's ghostly memory. The trailer holds on Lexi's face, guilt, grief, and something like relief that the truth, maybe Rue's unfinished story, is finally out. Just then, Jules bursts into the room, startling Lexi. She shouts, "What are you doing here?" Lexi hands Jules the book. They exchange a glance of shared pain. Jules touches Rue's photo on the wall and murmurs, "She's always with us." A fleeting smile flickers on Jules's lips. Maybe comfort that she's not alone in grief. Scene 4, Into the Cage. The music slams into action. We cut to Ollie walking into Alamo's strip club, gun hidden beneath his coat. The trailer briefly flashes the club's logo, a glittering lariat lounge. Ollie's face is stone cold, justice on his mind. Inside, girls and gangsters are scattered, tense. Ollie locks the doors behind him. He says through clenched teeth, "Where is he?" There's a stunned beat as Alamo himself steps out of the shadows, grinning. The trailer shows them face to face, a gun duel about to begin. The screen splits into quick flashes. Ollie firing, Alamo collapsing, gun spinning out of his hand. The word revenge flashes as we hear a gunshot echo and Alamo scream. Boom. Ollie stands alone over Alamo's body, shaking. This moment confirms what we suspected. Alamo is dead. Ollie has avenged Rue. But the cost is huge. It's a grim, fiery scene. Scene 5, Desert Confessions. Now we're in a dry, windswept desert road at sunset. Cassie walks alone, still in her ruined dress. She carries a suitcase. As she walks, Rue's lullaby plays faintly. Behind Cassie, in the distance, cars approach with headlights on. Instead of running, Cassie stops and turns to face them. Two figures, Jules and Maddie, step into the light. Cassie's eyes widen. She says quietly, "You came." Maddie just stares at Cassie with a hard look. Jules doesn't say anything. Her face is sad. A tense beat passes. Maddie finally asks, "Why didn't you tell the truth?" Cassie's lip quivers. "I couldn't bear it." "I'm sorry." For a second, none of them move. Jules breaks the silence. "Everything we went through, we do it together." She takes Cassie's hand. Maddie lowers the gun she was holding at her side. In that moment, the trailer teases forgiveness. The tagline appears, "Somebody's fall." Did that mean at least one truth is about to fall? Or perhaps one more body? We only see dust blowing, and the girls united in sorrow. Scene 6, The Artist's Truth. Cut to Lexi's New York apartment, street lights casting shadows. Lexi sits at a desk, scribbling in Rue's Bible/sketchbook. She reads aloud a Bible verse Rue had written on the margins. "My body a temple of truths unspoken." Lexi's voice cracks. She felt she was unworthy of life. Suddenly, images flash. Lexi's play about Rue opening, piles of fan mail, Rue's funeral scene, the one we saw in season 3. Through it all, Lexi's voiceover asks, "What if I could rewrite her story?" She closes the book, resolve on her face. The trailer shows her depositing cash on someone's doorstep. It's Jules, in disguise. Jules looks confused as she finds a package, Rue's sketchbook, wrapped in a bow. The note simply says, "You are always with us." This scene suggests Lexi is revealing Rue's truths through art. She's the keeper of Rue's legacy, and now she's secretly trying to bring everyone back together. It's a glimpse of hope amid sorrow. The transition is smooth. Our despair over loss turns to urgency to preserve Rue's memory. Scene 7, Eye of the Storm. The music shifts to an urgent heartbeat. We're back in East Highland. Maddie's apartment, a single lamp, bills scattered. Maddie lashes out at an empty chair. Is that justice? What did that do? Her voice breaks, then hardens. It did nothing. She pulls on a leather jacket and storms outside. Meanwhile, Cassie and Jules are in a rundown diner's parking lot. Jules looks at her buzzing phone with a flinch. A headline on the screen reads Euphoria. New season official? Cassie leans in, "Don't look." But Cassie's face is set. The question haunts them both. Are the rumors real? Suddenly the storm breaks. Wind and rain lash the streets. Every survivor converges on the gas station at the edge of town. We see quick cuts. Lexi texting from NYC. Ollie pulling into the parking lot. Jules walking up. Maddie gunning her bike engine. Cassie under an umbrella. Someone flips the lights on inside the gas station. Cal Jacobs steps out, shocked to see Cassie. He demands, "What happened to him?" Cassie, trembling, replies, "We lost him." Cal's face crumples. This confrontation might reveal a secret. Perhaps Cassie intended to tell Cal the truth. The trailer lingers on Cal's eyes, rage or grief. As thunder roars, Cassie looks utterly broken, admitting he's gone. The clip cuts. Now we have it all. In one violent parking lot scene, secrets explode. Cassie is caught in her lie. Maddie is on the cusp of revenge. Lexi is orchestrating a final act of remembrance, and even Cal Jacobs, Calvin, Nate's dad, is here to confront the deception. The montage ends with 3 words splashed on screen. And next. Scene 8. Final revelations and cliffhanger. The trailer's final act is rapid fire. Flash images accompanied by Rue's chaotic narrating voice. Nothing will ever be the same. We see Rue's grave by night, empty, Her coffin is open, a gun dropped beside it. A hand touches the tombstone, it's Jules' hand. She weeps openly, swearing, "I won't let you fade away." Perhaps Jules is visiting what she thought was Rue's body. Maddie bursts into the church where Cassie married, right after it was abandoned. She yells, "It was your fault," accusing Cassie, who cowers on a pew. We only hear Maddie's echoes as the screen goes black. Lexi is on stage at a small theater, wearing a black dress. She holds a spotlight on Rue's portrait, the one she painted. Alone, Lexi whispers, "It's time you saw it all." Ollie kneels on the border soil where he buried Alamo. He holds Rue's Bible in hand, reading "Peace be with you." His face tearful. "I loved you like a son." Jules glances out a diner window, seeing a poster that reads Euphoria, the Yendi above her reflection. Shock washes over her face. Then, a final title card appears on a black screen, white letters, Euphoria Season 4 Fade to Black. But just before fade out, we hear a single line of voiceover, perhaps Rue's. "I have a confession, it's all true." The screen cuts to black, cliffhanger silence. It's a powerful end credit tease, implying Rue may have left behind a hidden confession that changes everything. This trailer is dark, emotional, and utterly relentless. From its opening whisper to that final confession, it weaponizes every fear we have about these characters. Even though showrunner Sam Levinson said season 3 was meant to feel like the finale, the trailer suggests one more chapter filled with secrets that can't stay buried. Every scene teases a what if. What if Rue isn't as gone as we think? What if Cassie's truth comes out? What if Maddie finally lets her fury loose? As the narrator, the voiceover, I can barely keep from shaking. This is easily the darkest chapter yet. But strangely, amid all the chaos the trailer promises, there are flickers of hope. The girls meeting in that rain, Lexi and Jules sharing Rue's memory, even Ollie honoring Rue's legacy. It suggests that even when everything feels shattered, they might pull each other through. For you, the viewer, this breakdown might be overwhelming, and I've barely scratched the surface. We've connected each cryptic scene and foreboding line to clues of betrayal, guilt, and redemption. The trailer's emotional triggers, fear for the character's safety, excitement over revenge, and urgency that time is running out, are by design. And it works. By the end, you're desperate for the truth. In my take, this trailer does more than tease plot points. It promises a reckoning. Every secret these teens have been hiding is on the brink of explosion. Relationships will break or bind. Revelations will hurt and heal. We're left on a knife's edge. If Rue's confession is true, what will that mean for Cassie and Maddie? For Jules and Lexi? One thing is certain. Euphoria Season 4, if it exists, would be a savage, heartbreaking ride. It will redefine every character's future, exactly as the trailer warns. I don't know about you, but I'm already on the edge of my seat, heart pounding, screaming at the screen. Give us more. What do you think? Is Rue really gone? What secrets will come out? Let me know your wildest theories down below. Until then, stay safe, stay suspicious, and keep watching, because in Euphoria, no one ever really dies and no truth ever stays buried.